Hi everyone, it's me, it's Mandy. So for the sake of variety, we are swapping over today, and I'm introducing the very hardworking Mr. Ten of Wands, and Sharon is going to kick us off. So Sharon, what do you think about the Ten of Wands?
Oh, just looking at him makes me tired, like you with the seven. He he's just it looks like he's just trogging along through life. Like he's just trying to get it done. You see that little house in the distance and he's got all these sticks and wow, the way he's carrying them, he's going to be hurting by the time he gets home.
Yeah,
And he's got such a long way to go. He's not even seeing where he's going. He knows the
yeah,
path like the back of his hand. But all that forward momentum, he's nothing's going to stop him. Nothing's going to stop him. He is going to get the job done. He's just going to be so tired by the time he's done that he's not going to be able to enjoy anything when he gets to the house. This card could mean an overburden of emotional overburdening, just having too much to do in such a small space of time. But he's got them all bundled up. But if he trips over a rock, all of that's going flying. Every
mm,
last bit of it.
yeah,
He's he's gonna be tired, and he's already tired. He's
yeah,
already tired. The only reason he's still going is he's got that forward momentum.
yeah. It's quite agonising, isn't it, to look at this card?
Yes, yes, it is.
It really is.
And I have to wonder how much he's doing for himself and how much is he doing for other people. That's a whole lot of sticks.
Yeah.
So he could be one of those, like a really strong day laborer
Mm.
that does whatever it takes to get the task done. If somebody calls in sick, he's the one to call on.
If you were sort of questioning, should I employ this person? And that card came up, you'd go, yes,
It's like, oh yeah.
definitely. But for his own sake, how long can he carry on like that for?
He could probably go on for quite some time. It's amazing what you can soldier
Yeah.
on through. But he's not going to enjoy any quality of life. It's almost like working just to put food on the table.
On the other hand, if somebody's got a big task on their hands, or there's a big situation going on, and that card came up, it is a 10, so it is a kind of, like, you know what I mean, it is a sort of, there's a sort of an ending to it, and even though he can't see the ending, you could sort of say, look, you just need one last big burst of agony and energy, and then the job will be done.
Oh yeah. That does put a different slant on it in some situations. It's like,
There just might be certain times where you just think all you got to do is this, and then that's it. Then it's over. But maybe it's not over unless it's reversed. Maybe what I've just said would apply more if it came up reversed. Like you can put it down now. It's complete.
no, I like what you said because
Mm.
when it's in the reverse and you can put it down now, it's completed. There's no
Yeah,
sense in pushing yourself this hard now. But you said the end is in sight with this one last
it,
burst, so I think
yeah,
that's perfect.
yeah. It's like you might not be able to see it, but the end, yeah. Even though you can't see it, the end is actually in sight.
Yeah, because that
Just not,
house is right
yeah.
there.
We can see that the end is in sight, even though you can't. Oh, there's another angle on it.
Yeah.
We can see something you can't see.
I know something you don't know. No.
Yeah.
I really actually like that because sometimes when you're in the midst of that, when you've got all of that
Yeah.
heavy burden and you've got all of that, oh my God, am I going to have to do this for the rest of my life?
Yes.
This is actually saying, no, unless the ending
Yeah.
of it is he just collapses from exhaustion and
Yeah.
never gets back up. But the set of his body, the determination that he's showing, I don't think he's ever going to give up.
Yeah, and it isn't that he's just standing there with a load of sticks. He's actually moving with a load of sticks. It is there is motion
Yep.
in this.
And he is getting something done. The only thing that's jumping out at right now at me, it really concerns me. It really concerns me, and I've never seen this before. Is this is one of those staged cards.
Yes.
So the edging, the piping underneath the house, that's where the stage ends and the wall begins. What if the house doesn't exist? It's
Oh
just a wall
no!
that he's going to crash into because he's not looking.
Oh no! Oh, that.
Wow. Way to be Debbie Downer, huh?
I mean, I know that she was a stage set designer,
Mm-hmm.
but I still think it would be interesting to find out why there is that staged thing on some cards, but not all cards. That it's sort of on selected cards, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm wondering. This is just speculation, but
Yeah.
what I believe is that these were the cards she worked on first while she was still in stage set designing mode. Don't think she actually did them in order. I think she did them as the whim hitter. Ooh, this would be a really good scene
Oh,
for
I see.
this. So that's what
Right.
I think. She was just in stage set designer mode, and then she just basically segued into the landscape and everything else. But again, that's just speculation. I could be totally wrong.
Now, see, I'm looking at this card against the nine of wands, and I'm just sort of measuring where the stage set bit is, and it's absolutely exactly the same. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep, I just put my 9 right by it,
Yeah,
and it is. It's exactly the same. And I really like the way she did the staged cards too, because it's her perception, the perception of depth and everything is really brought through.
yeah. I don't know. I'm sort of trying to read something into it, but
No, I really think that that was just her drawing in the way that she was used to drawing.
yeah,
But that's not to negate that sometimes that can mean something. It's there. It is something for us to draw
mm,
on. If that's what jumps out
yes,
at you, it's like it may not be a symbol per se, like a mystical symbol that everybody knows or only the few select know. But it's something there for us to draw on. Just as long as you don't try to, force it into every reading. Oh, this is not
yeah,
real, because that's where people make the mistake, is they learn the mystical symbolism, and then they're like, well, this has to be present in every card, and that's where you get the readings that, oh, what did you just say? I don't
yeah,
understand.
yeah. No, that's absolutely right.
But it
That is,
is there, so if it jumps out at you, it means something.
yeah, that's true. And I also like I'm looking here as well. The all the top, pretty much the top of all of these ones are all lined up. Do you know what I mean? Like the same.
Oh yeah, they are.
There's one sticking out. The bottom actually isn't quite so. So all the tops are the same, but the bottoms are sort of slightly different. But I do feel the sticks, the wands, are a kind of. Although there's 10 of them, they just do feel like a sort of a unit to me. I think it's, unless there's a particular reason for counting the number 10, I see them all as just a bundle, a big bundle of wands. Like it's one thing, it's a bundle. Do you
Mm.
see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see them as separate ones. I see them as just a very large, heavy bundle.
That's that box that isn't heavy, but it's so flippin' awkward that you have a
Yeah,
hard time moving it.
yeah,
And the way his arms are wrapped around it, he's struggling to keep that bundle under control.
yeah,
I want to walk into the cart and hand him a piece of twine. Here, this would make it so
yeah,
much easier.
yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
Because he's got his arms wrapped around those sticks like so awkwardly.
Well, he's almost kind of like his head is almost involved in holding them together as well.
Yeah, head, shoulders.
Knees and toes.
Get out of my head, woman. I was trying to bite my tongue not to say it.
Oh gosh. But
Yeah.
no, it is just it is an agonizing card.
Yeah, every bit of energy he has is put into holding that bundle together and getting it to where it belongs. That's, oof, I would not want to see that one. And in the reverse position, I love what you said. It's time to just let this go. Move on. Let it
Mm,
go.
yeah.
Rest now.
Yeah,
Rest now.
it's enough.
Like, I think in the reverse position, it could be like, oh, you're coming into a time where you can just breathe and do something you enjoy. Or it could be, put it down for now, enjoy something so that when you go back to it, you might do it better.
Yes. Yeah.
Because a lot of times,
Because you can't even see with this, can you? Like
no,
where it's what it's leading to.
right, right. So many times we have a mission or a goal and we don't see anything else and we're so single-minded that we
Mhm.
have to complete that goal and we're doing double the work because we're not thinking properly. You know what I mean?
Yes. I know exactly what you mean. That would be like looking at too many different interpretations of tarot meanings. You end up kind of like not knowing what on earth it means and getting nowhere.
Right, right. Or trying to, yeah, pigeonhole it on which of these meanings is the proper one. All of them are.
Yeah.
All of them are.
But you don't have to carry them all around with you.
Oh God, could you see doing a reading with every traditional interpretation there is? Your client would walk away so confused if you did it by the book.
Yeah.
I got confused reading
I
them.
know that this is not what we're doing in these little, classes, but I have got him and the nine in front of me at the moment. I'm kind of looking at the two and I'm sort of comparing the difference actually, just out of pure interest. And I feel like with the nine, the guy is just sort of like standing there, like his workload is kind of like in his head. So I kind of like feel he's working just as hard, but it's very static. Whereas this one is working physically hard. Do you know what I mean? It's moving.
Yeah, kind of like the nine. I pulled him out too because I actually like this. This is a very good way to get to know your cards, comparing
Yeah,
them. The nine is waiting for something to happen,
yeah,
his vigilance, and the 10 is taking the action to
yes,
complete the task. And
yeah,
and sometimes the 9 is the best way to go. That waiting and watching to see when the right time is.
yes,
The 10, if you wait till everything's perfect, ain't nothing ever going to get done.
yeah, yeah. There really is a sort of noticeable sort of progression in a sense from one to the other. But I almost sort of feel that the nine is more clued up than the 10.
Yeah, 'cause he's actually thinking about
Mm.
what's going on. And he's even,
I feel his actions already happened. The nine.
oh yeah, all those wounds, but he's
Mm,
waiting, he's ready for more. He is ready.
mm, mm.
And that poor Tan, he can't even see where he's going. That just distresses me.
I think that applies to a lot of us, doesn't it? Though, kind of not really knowing where you're heading, but just still kind of just kind of plodding along.
Doing whatever it takes to
Yeah,
survive.
sometimes if I get chatting to someone that I've not, chatted to for a long time, and I hear myself go, they go, "How are you?" I go, "Oh, I'm still plodding along," and that is a little bit ten of wands, isn't it?
That's a whole lot.
Yeah.
A whole lot.
Mm.
Oh my gosh.
Let's hope he's reversed soon.
Let's hope. February, he will be reversed. We can just all go, Oh my gosh, could you see? Okay, you comparing the 9 and the 10. This is strange, but this is a thought. So the 9, if you throw one more stick at him, he's going to catch it. What's going to happen if you throw one more stick at that poor 10 of wands?
Oh my God, they'll just all fall, I think.
He just can't take anymore. He cannot take
No,
anymore.
he absolutely is at breaking point, isn't it?
Yes.
The next one would be the straw that broke the camel's back.
And he wouldn't even be able to pick it up or nothing. He'd go to catch the one and all the others would go
Yeah.
flying. Okay. We will have some more exciting. Well, he was exciting, but we will have some more positive cards in the future.
We will.
They can't
Yeah.
all be happy because, well, that wouldn't be real life, would it?
No, I like the cards that are more edgy, actually, and have a little bit more that are not too kind of Disney. I trust them personally a bit more.
Yeah, I do too. and I trust a reader that is not afraid to tell you, "Oh wow, you're under a lot of stress," instead
Yeah.
of trying to turn that into a airy, happy, fluffy unicorn rainbow card.
Yes.
Sometimes life isn't unicorns and rainbows, and we as readers need to be able to address that. And it it's really hard to tell somebody, "Wow, this sucks,"
Mm,
because you got a client in front of you. You want everything to be okay for them. But when you're able to open your mouth and tell them the truth, what you see, this wow, you're going through a hard time. Wow, you're not even watching where you're going. It brings on that that connection. Wow, this person understands me. This person knows.
oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
The amount of times that you have to do that, and the client will turn around and say, "Yes, yeah, I just needed to hear this from somebody else."
Yep. It wasn't all in my head, or I
Mm,
wasn't just being a weenie, or this or that. And
yeah,
it forms a connection and a trust, and they know
yeah,
they can come to you and talk to you.
yeah,
Well, Mandy, that was brutal, but that was really
yeah.
great.
That was a happy note to end on. Thank you very much, Sharon, for sharing with us your insight into the Ten of Wands, and that was a lot of fun, as always.
I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Yeah, see you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye.